Exclamation everybody, and welcome to Cuit, as in circuit, as in a puzzle game with logic gates that memory hasn't played yet. Say it ain't so. Well, I haven't played it yet because it was just recently released on Steam. It is by Class X Games. It is currently 34% off at $1.97. It's normally $2.99, I believe. And the soundtrack is, I believe, 99 cents. Haven't heard much of the soundtrack yet. I haven't played any of the game, but I did see videos of it when I looked at it on the Steam. And kind of obviously it's something that would be in my wheelhouse, given that I tend to play a lot of these games. It does have it is a kind of through and through, it looks like a mobile kind of port, even with the hamburger menu and stuff like that. But in the previous puzzle game like this that I played, which was a Bomb Squad Academy, a lot of the feedback and a lot of the things that we saw on that was that game really needed a sort of workshop, Steam Workshop ability where you could make your own levels and stuff. Well, this game has it built right in. There is a whole, if I go under options here, you'll see there's a whole thing for toggling build mode, saving a level, so on and so forth, duplicating gates and selecting gates and all that stuff. So you can make your own levels if you want. Here's all the levels in the game currently. And then you can, I believe, share them on the Steam Workshop, if I'm not mistaken. You can also go on the Steam Workshop and, I think you can download others that other people have put up there. So right off the bat, the game already has the ability to expand its horizons. So if you were always kind of, some of these games that tend to last only for an hour or two, and you kind of wish they were a little bit longer, well, now is your wish here. You can actually make something even bigger out of this. But let us begin the game, shall we? And let's get into it and see what's going on here, since I have not touched any of it yet. So there we go. We've gone through level 1. Excellent. Alright, decisions. So we got a bomb here that we want to avoid, and we got the target. So I'm guessing this is a little switch. Yep. So I'll do that and do that. Excellent. Alright, the basics. So we got 2 switches here. We got an AND gate. Alright, so that should be fine. I'm familiar with logic gates. Familiar. And then this would be... Do I switch this around? Okay, so this slash must be exclusive OR, I'm guessing, right? So you do this, and is that how that works? So I switch this over here. Okay, maybe. I don't know if that was an or that was probably just an or, I guess. So what is this? Output is always the opposite of the input. Okay, so this is not. Got it. That is the logical not. So if we turn this off, then that now works for us. Okay, so we got a NOT gate here. We've got a splitter. And we got this going to an AND, and then this would be an OR. Okay, so I was right on that. And then equals is what? I don't know. But we have to hit all 3 targets. So I'm guessing here. First off, you would imagine this one has to go up there because that's an AND. And the same with this one. To make that AND satisfied. And then this will switch up here. Like so. And so we got 2 of those. And then this guy. So this guy must have been the... So there was a NOT, and then what was that guy then? Didn't really tell me, but I guess it's just something I'll learn as we go. All right, so we got some ands and we've got some switches. So we'll need to power both of these. That one's got, well, this one's got a bomb, so we don't really want that one powered anyway. So we want this guy coming over here, and that is that. Alright, challenges. So we've got 2 splitters here. We've got a switch. We've got a NOR. Okay. So it's active when both inputs are not powered. Alright. So, so we don't want any inputs going there. Right? Because this AND has to be satisfied. So that means that this guy is actually correct the way he is, right? There's no bombs in this, so it doesn't hurt me switching things around. Alright, so this guy's got to go like that. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter, does it? I just have to turn that off. There we go. Alright, so we've got a nut. Or, I'm sorry, this is opposite. Okay, so I keep getting the things confused. This is not actually a knot, it just says an opposite. Alright, because there is a difference there. And then this is, so the double pipes were probably the knot, and this is just opposite. Alright, so we want this to be opposite, so we want this to come over that way. So that gives us power to 2 of those things, and then this guy goes down that way. And that was pretty straightforward, alright. The principle of order. Okay, so now we got a bomb in place. We got a couple bombs in place. We don't want this AND to be satisfied. We want this guy switched over there. And we definitely want power going through this guy so that it will turn this one off. Then we want this one switched over here, so we want to go... So if I put that one there, okay, then this guy's not going to be powered, so we got to do this guy first. There we go, and then this guy. And now we're good. Okay, 3 clicks it says, huh? So what is this? Is this just not... That's OR. Okay, OR. Okay, trying to get all the correct symbolism down here. So we need this. We need either this AND powered or this AND powered in order to do this OR here. So one or the other of these has to be turned on. This one's already on, but this is an OR, right? Which actually, if I switch this guy up here, then that will go that will be half the equation right there, right? So with that said, then I could just have this guy go down here, have this guy come down this way, turn him on, and there we go. Wasn't exactly 3 clicks though, but oh well. Potential threats. So a bunch of bombs we obviously don't want, so let's switch these to where they're supposed to be. We need this AND satisfied, and then it switches out. So what is this? Is this just not... That is equal. And the output is active when both inputs are the same. Okay. Alright, so when both inputs are the same, the output is active. So we need... And this guy is always opposite, which means we can't switch him over. We can't switch him over because he'll go and do the bomb, but we can switch this guy over. What does this say? This only does it if it equals 1? Is that what it's telling me? Exclusive OR. Oh, okay, so that's the exclusive OR, which is fine. So we want to switch this guy over here, even though that turns off, but that's only temporary because we want this going through here. If I turn this guy off, then that will go through and we'll get all our targets. There we go. Good old memories. What is this? What is this chip? Once the input is powered, the output will stay active forever. Forever. Okay. That could be a problem since that's a bomb there. But if it will stay active, then that means that that will be the opposite of this guy. The opposite of the input, which means this guy will turn off, which means we could never get this bomb to happen again. So that's probably our first path here is to go up there and have that always active. There we go. So we can turn that off. We can switch this back down to here. And then this guy will be... So what is this? This is just equals, right? When both inputs are the same. Yeah, so all we gotta do is just send this guy now through here. And we're good. Excellent. Alright, thinking. So this is an exclusive OR, right? That's NOR, right. It's active when both inputs are not powered, and then this is the exclusive OR. Right. Which, when one input is powered... Oh, that's right, because this one is being powered. You can't see it, but it's a splitter now. So we want to turn this guy off, so he doesn't get any power when we switch over, and then this guy is, if both inputs are the same, he will output. So we definitely don't want him. We don't want both of these to be the same, which is fine because we're going to turn off this one section here. Oh, whoops. Okay, wait a minute. What am I missing? So I turn that off. Well, this is off, right? Yeah, that's off. And where is this? So this is going to... Both inputs are not powered. Right, so this goes up there. Or no, this can... Yeah, that can go up there. This can be turned off. Because this is... Oh, Memory Leak Death is awesome, it just said. Oh, that's great, thank you. When both inputs are not powered. Right, so... then this guy... So he can go... What am I missing here? I feel like I'm missing something. If this guy goes here... Then... I mean, this should be relatively straightforward. I don't know why it's tripping me up here, though. Switch that over there. Is it still going through here? Because that shouldn't be that should be blocking it, right? If it's going through there. No, it says that bomb is the one that's exploding, but I don't... Let's all these inputs are... Wait, am I just swapping the wrong things here? Because it might be that that's off? No, that's on. That's definitely on. So then... These should be off, right? Or am I... Is it the same symbol regardless? Huh. Clearly I'm thinking of this the wrong way here. So this is... Output is active when both... Oh, right. When both inputs are the same, right. So I gotta turn this and this. So this AND will send that off. And then turn this guy off. Turn these guys on. And then... That will keep that bomb from going off. Right, because there was no input going to either one of those, so it was equal, so it was going to the bomb. Okay. Whew. Going crazy. Research. Let's see. So we got an easy one down here. What is this guy? Receiver active when at least one radio is active. Okay, so this is a radio then? When powered, all receivers will power too. Okay, and then what is this? A flip-flop. Output switches every time the input changes from off to on. Okay. And then this one? Yeah, pregnant goldfish. Yeah, thanks. I don't care about that. What is this? What is this thing? If input is powered, the green lane is active. Otherwise, the red lane. Okay. So we want this to not be powered because we want that target there. So this guy can be powered. That's no biggie. Thing is, this guy down here, I'd have to turn off. Yeah, I would have to turn him off in order to get this to send a signal. Unless, well, I'd have to turn all of them off anyway, right? So what does this guy do again? Output switches every time input changes from off to on. Oh, I see. So if it changes from off to on, then output change. I got it. So it will stay. So it will stay off. So that's what they're telling me here. So basically, this guy and then this guy will send a transmit to that guy, and then I turn these back on again. There we go. All right. So whenever the input changes state, the output changes. Okay. Your enemies. Right. So this is what is this again? Nor. So I need at least one input active there. And this is flip-flops. Okay. So I got flip-flops here. Which means if I were to... Then this guy is the opposite of the input. So basically all I really need to do is... Oh, this one is what? Both inputs are not powered. Yeah, basically all I need to do is this. Right? And then do that again. Yeah, because it just flip-flopped. Right. All right. I say this is getting interesting. This is certainly complicated. They're introducing a lot of different concepts here. What the hell is this? When input is powered, keep pressed in order for the output to be active. Okay, so that's a button. We have So when this is active, the green lane is active. If input is powered, the green lane is active, otherwise the red lane. And then we got a bomb here with an and. So we don't want both of those to be active at any time. And then we have an exclusive OR here, which sends to a flip-flop. So this will stay active for a very long time now. What the hell is this? Once the trigger was powered, no current can ever pass through the gate anymore. Oh, so it's a... Once you put power through this guy, it basically breaks. So, and he's the transmitter. So we need to get power to him. And then this guy is... Power will stay active forever. Forever. Okay, so let's switch this guy this way for right now. Just for a moment. We'll have to switch this guy up here. But that will make this... That will make this exclusive OR active. Which will send something to the end. But... Yeah, that's going to be a problem because it's going to send something to the end. This is going to be powered, which is going to send a signal here. which will cause the green lane to be active and cause that to be a problem. So I guess we're going to keep that way, so it doesn't power both of them. Both of the sections of that and. Alright, so then we can... How we do this? Let's see. If I do... So this say that I have to send power through this one section? Is that what it's basically saying? I would imagine it is, because there's a button here. So if I swap this, right? Now does that actually... Did I just break it, or is it now gonna work that way? Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting to actually win that time, but okay, that certainly was a thing. I didn't use the button after all. Let's see what else is here. We got... Wow, this is a lot to trace. This is the opposite guy, and then this is the... Okay, come on, let's get the actual tooltips here. That would be great. This is an ore. Okay, and then this is an exclusive ore. And we got an and there, and then this guy will always be powered. So he comes from down here, which goes to bombs, so we definitely want to switch that anyway. Same with this guy. And same with this guy, just in case power does go through there. And then this guy's opposite day, so he goes up there. So as soon as I take power away from him, he will have this guy going correctly, which means I can just turn this guy down here, turn this guy away from the bomb, and this guy I want to keep powered, so we're going to turn that way so it doesn't get unpowered. Yeah, I think that's correct. So if I now... So I swap this one, or do I swap the other one? I might have to swap both, actually. Let's do this one. Okay. That was a thing. So that's going around there. I think we don't need this one going up that way. Oh, there it is. 2 switches, 2 flips. All right, flip-flop training session. What is it? Flip, flop, training session. Okay, so they did flip flop. Okay, it's reversed. I was like, what noise is nart? So this is the flip flop. This is another flip flop. And we want a, what is over here? Active when both inputs are not powered. So this is going to be our, yeah, this is going to be a lot of flip-flopping to do that. So we got to have this guy go up this way first. Actually, yeah, we got to have that guy go up that way first so that this one flip-flops. This will turn off, and then this will flip-flop, and then this will turn, I could turn it on down here, this will flip-flop, which will turn that off, which will then give us a thing. Over this side, we basically turn this away from this. Well, yeah, we turn it away from it. This is a exclusive ore, so that's going to be... Yeah, we're going to have to do this a couple times because there's a flip-flop here on both sides. So if I go like this, see, it's not going to be active because both of these flip-flopped. But if I go Well, no, it's going to be the same thing because it's going to... They're still going to be active. But then if I flip it this way, they're both inactive. And then if I flip it this way, there's nothing going through there. Then I flip it back this way, it'll be active. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, this is interesting stuff here. Oh, you know what I could do? I know what the thing is. I know what they want here. So basically, I just go like this, turn this off, turn it back on. There we go. And that gives us that part. And then if I go and turn this down this way, we now have success. All right, okay. They're getting tricksy. Getting tricksy. I'm cool with it. We got a bunch of jiggers that way. This guy will have power coming down this way, which will make the current break the current through there. Let me think here. And I think the arrow means it's the way the current's got to come in. Possibly. Where are the bombs at? The bomb is here. This flip-flop's going to be a problem. I can just tell right now. So we have an AND here, which will power this AND indefinitely. So then it's just a matter of powering this one up here, which actually will get power, right? So I wonder why... that's like that. Because we don't need this other AND. We don't need this AND over here whereby the bomb to ever be active. So I could just turn this way, right? And... well, no, this will just be going down this way, right? So it doesn't really matter because this one's coming down, the circuit's coming down this way. So did I not have to do anything then? It was just turn this on? No, okay. So I can then have this over here? No. I'm a little bit confused. I admit I'm a little bit confused here. Let's see what... No, I want the current going through there. So let's reset for a second. So I want this to be that way, I think. I think that's the way I want that to be. And then this one stays the way it is. I think this is correct. Yes, now there's current going through there, which is coming out this side, and this guy will always be active now. So I don't have to worry about the bottom anymore. All I gotta do is worry about the top. But what I need to do is I need to break this. I see what I gotta do. I gotta break this circuit so that this end will never be active again. Alright, so we do that by doing this. There we go. So now we don't ever have to worry about this bomb because it'll never have this path here will never be true. So I just go up like this and there's our target. Okay, I get it now. It took me a while, but I'm starting to get it. My first lock. So what does that mean? Green, green. So what, I have to get the current in wherever it's green. Apply the currents as shown in order to lock, to activate the whoa. Okay, somebody's got to proofread this. Apply the currents as shown in order for the lock to activate the output. Okay. So I gotta do green, gotta do top, middle, bottom then. Top, what is it? Top, middle, bottom, and then middle. Huh, okay. So first thing is first is we gotta do the top. We're gonna do top first, right? And then middle, then bottom, and then middle again. So swap this way. So that's top. And then we need middle. And then we need bottom. And then middle again. And there is the lock. Excellent. Wannabe hacker, apparently. I did a lock. There we go. There's a lot of different concepts that they've introduced in here. This is quite nice and interesting here. So this is another always on. This is an opposite guy. We got some bombs here, which we do not need to be ever active. This could go that way, I surmise. Although, no. Does that need to go that way? No, I don't think it does, actually. Because which way is that? This guy's opposite guy, right? So he would come through there, and then theoretically would come around this way, split off, and then we'd always have an active current coming out of here and going into here, which would then come up there, which leads to nothing good. So why would I ever do that? Unless there's something good here. Well, it does kind of lead to something good because it's got this splitter here. But I can get to that splitter right now, even without that. Well, this guy will opposite himself, so I guess I can't do that, because that won't make this and true anymore. Yeah, same with this one. So I need this pathway. That's what I need. I need this pathway active in order for this and to be active. So I have to get the power over there from whence we are, which means I need to get this guy active, which means I need to give him power so that I need to take the power away from him, actually. Which will put power into here, which should be okay because there's nothing that is pointing at stuff. So let's go like this. Right. Okay, so... Oh, but I already have a power thing there, don't I? I already have another battery there. Yeah, so I didn't really need to do that to get that powered up. In fact, I don't really need to change anything here, right? In this section, I just need to turn this thing on, I think. Because that's going to go in there and that's going to hit the target. It's also going to come around this way, go up there, and that's it, right? I mean, it shouldn't hit any of these things because the power should go through this way, and then it just says, yeah, no, that shouldn't. Well, no. Okay, so this guy's got to go up this way. That's what it is. Because that's why this and is here, is to prevent this from going off. So I put that up there because this is a splitter, which means I need to stop one of these from doing what they're doing. But I can't do this one because that's gonna make this and not be true anymore. So I gotta do this one down here, which is gonna screw up that one though. How would I do that? So really it goes with this one, because that one there's no power that ever has to go through this section. So if I just turn that guy off, I should be okay then, right? And just go like this. Yeah. Yeah. It was just a matter of just cordoning off that entire section there that had nothing but death and destruction in it. The Principle of Order, Volume 2, huh? So we never want this guy to be true, we never want this guy to be true, we never want this guy to be true. We never want this guy to be true. This guy's attached to a splitter. So that's going to make things difficult because this other section is also a splitter. But he's got an ore majigger. And he's also going to this exclusive ore, which means as soon as I take power away from him, this will be active. But this is on an AND. So as long as there's not power going through here, we're fine for the moment. I'll still have to reverse my turn on that guy. But I think first things first. So this is an ore. Right. So there's not much I can do there. Because he's going to be... Well, I mean, I can swap both of these and that would turn him off entirely. Perhaps I should do that. Mayhaps I should do that. Yeah, so let's turn this guy on. Oh, nope. Okay. Where did I miss? Oh, that's right, because this guy's got an AND on him. So it's got to be like... Well, this guy's got to be on because he's got a target. In fact, all these have to be on. It's just the order in which they have to... Because they all have targets. It's just the order in which they have to do it. So let's do this one first, so that swaps that other guy out, so we don't have to worry about that bomb anymore. Then we do this guy, which will reverse that one. Then this guy, which will reverse the other. Oh, no, because when I do that, it's going to go right to there. So then it's this guy, which will reverse that. No, because this exclusive ore down here. So we got to do this one, which will get that exclusive ore to not be true anymore. Right? And then this one. Right? And then this one here we don't want to do yet because that's got an AND on it. It's still not satisfied. That's still satisfied, I mean. So I'm going to do this one here, which will do that. That will turn off the ore that's powering that guy. And then this one. Bam! There we go. Oof! Thoughts. Thoughts are happening here. My first nightmare. Okay. Yeah, these are all flip-flops, huh? So it's got to be... Ooh, okay, what do we got to do here? So the first one's got to be the first two, the top two, then the bottom two, then just the bottom one, and then just the top one. Eek. Eek, I say. Alright. So I need, for the first part of the lock, I need the top two. Alright. Alright, if you say so. So we need a top two, which means these need to be flip-flopped. Which should happen if I do that. Good. Alright. And then we need to turn the top one off, right? So wait, that one, what is it? That one, and then the bottom two. Right, so I need to not put power through there. I need to put power through here so that this guy turns off. I need to put power through here so that guy turns on. So I'll do that. Okay, good. So far so good. So that's two parts of the lock. And then the third part was just the bottom one. So I can just turn this guy off in the middle, right? By going like this. There we go. And then we want just the top one, right? So we turn this guy on to turn that guy off, and turn this guy on to turn that guy on. No. What? What do you mean no? Why did that not work? Was bottom, that one, and then the top one. No, okay. So, well, we'll have to fix this now. So we need the top and the bottom right here. So we just flip this guy back on. Alright. And then it's those two. So we turn this guy off. Wait, what? Oh, I know what's going on. Because it's not, I wasn't doing it in the right pattern. I get it. Never mind. It's more finicky than I'm giving it credit. So the top two, first of all. So that's the top two. And then we need then we need to turn this off here. So I got the top two, and then it's, let me let it come back around again. Top two and then the bottom two, right? Okay, bottom two. So then I have this guy come through here. I gotta turn these off so I don't mess them up. So I have this guy come through there. Oh, crap. No, I messed it up again. I know. Let's turn that off again. And then we need to turn that guy opposite and then this guy on. Yeah. Okay, that's two. Okay, so that guy opposite that guy on. And then we need just the bottom one, which means I need to turn the top one needs to stay the way it is. So you turn that one off. This one needs to have power go through so that it flips off. And then this one needs to have power go through so it flips on. So what we'll do is we'll turn this way. And then turn this way. And then... No. That stays the way it is. No, I'm right. This stays the way it is because it's only the bottom one that we need on. Right? We don't need to swap it. So then I go like this, and that gives me 3. Okay. And then the last one is just the top one. So I need this to stay the same. I need this to turn on so that it turns off. Oh, crap. I did the wrong section again. I gotta do it back here. What's wrong with you, memory? What is wrong with you? You turn the damn power off before you do stuff. Alright, so these two, so we need top two. Top two. Do that first. Alright, turn this back off. Now I need the bottom two, so don't do anything with that one. Bam. Turn that back off. Okay. Then we need just the bottom one. So turn that off. Keep this one on. Just go bam like that. Turn the power off again. Alright, there we go. And now I need just the top one, which means this one's got to get power through it to turn it off, and then this one's got to get power through it to turn it on. And there we go. And I made a freaking huge, big, long production on that thing, and it wasn't that freaking difficult. It's just a matter of getting it in the right order. Okay, so what do we got here? We have a bomb over here. We have a circuit that will always stay on. So we want to make sure this goes off at some point. We have an AND over here. What is this? This is just another switch, right? Yeah, I don't really care about Napoleon's penis, thank you. What is this thing? Change the output direction each time the input switches from off to on. Ooh. So I need to swap the input on there. I need to swap the input on there. I need to swap the input on this one. In order to do that, I need to take the power away from this guy. Okay. Alright, so that one's easy enough, right? Because that'll switch over to this one, and then that'll make that true. So we can do that right now. Oh, it's a flip-flop. Okay, so do this again. And then do that. There we go. I'm getting a feeling like I needed that to be a thing, though. Maybe not. We'll see in a minute. Yeah, I needed this to be a thing so it would cut the power off to this guy so this would flip over. Damn it. Damn it to hell. Alright, let's try this. Let's revert. So keeping this as a flip-flop is actually a good thing. Switching this over here makes this true. So that's what we want to do first off. Right? Want this to be true, but if this is true, this is going to turn off forever. Forever, which is not, well, no. This is just an opposite. So this is okay. This is okay. We're still fine here. So I do this. This cuts this power off to here, which switches this guy over to there. But he will no longer get any power, right? Alright, so if I let current through here, and I break this... See, even if I... So if I break this guy right off the bat, and then I turn the current off, and I turn this on... No, it still doesn't... It still doesn't work because it still thinks that there's current going through there even though there shouldn't be. I think this... Given that I can cut this wire here and there's still current coming out of this side, I'm thinking that maybe this puzzle is broken. But I can't... Because there's only two things I can actually do here, right? And it's like... What order am I supposed to do this in? Because you think this would be the last thing I'd do because it would cut the wire, even though that doesn't really actually help because it's still sending power even though it shouldn't be. It's like I need to get this guy to swap over somehow. And I'm not sure how to do that. Because this guy is going to swap first. Okay, my friends, so I've been poring over this a little bit and I went and looked up online in the Steam store, the Steam discussions about the game, and apparently level 25 is bugged. It's in the wrong starting state, which honestly, even if it was in the wrong starting state, I think it's still kind of wrong because it's really yeah. But anyway, this level apparently has a bug in it, which means thankfully, I'm not crazy, at least not yet, anyway. So, unfortunately, I can go further than this. You can actually just hit levels, and I can just say, all right, well, just move on to level 26 and whatnot. But I think going through the first 25 levels was a good exercise in what this game has to offer, and it's pretty challenging. It's definitely a thinking puzzle game. I like what they're doing here. It's very simplistic, but at the same time has some very complicated methods and stuff that's bringing to the table. So I quite like it myself. Quite like it indeed, and you can't beat the price. It's currently $1.97 US on Steam. It's 34% off. It's not early access or anything like that. This is the final product. And it is by Class X Games. This has been Cuit, as in circuit. And, you know, these definitely look like circuit diagrams, so it's befitting the name. And as always, links to all the stuff will be about this game. Thank you, game, for telling me I'm awesome again. Scoring brownie points here. Links to everything about this game that I can find will be down in the description, so you can go do your own due diligence. But that will be it for me. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.